a lot of women genuinely have no real conscience or empathy. Apparently it is a fact that the birth control pill does actually destroy women's empathy, which is to say that all of these women running around on birth control are effectively sociopaths. And this is why it is so easy for so many of them to do despicable things like lie, cheat and steal, and it appears they have no remorse. And that's because they have no ability to empathise with their victims. A lot of women, they do this thing where they talk about how when they're confident and on top of the world, that there's always someone that comes along and knocks them down, and they feel as though this is part of the systematic oppression that they face. But what they don't tell you is that this period of confidence and being on top of the world is really just their hubris. It's their overconfidence, their recklessness and their entitlement. So they will, they get too big for their boots, and they start to do things that's a bit demanding, and they start to encroach on other people's liberties. They start to ask for a bit too much while giving too little. And then when they get rightly criticised for it, they don't understand criticism or being reprimanded. They don't understand that. They just see that as bullying. Well, you're not allowed to talk to me like that. How dare you? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm a woman. We don't do wrong things. This is how they think. So there is no real remorse. You will never get real repentance from a woman. You'll never see it. That is, unless she was raised from birth to have a conscience. If she was raised with God, with a strong man, that man will give her the man's conscience. Without that, she's effectively just a psychopath. She's a narcissist. Because that is the natural state of the fallen woman. Ever since Eve, that is the natural state of her. So without her being corrected, that is what you can expect from a woman. You can expect her to never apologise for anything, or to never believe that she's done anything wrong. She will demand and take, and that's just her rightful place to do so. How dare you tell her otherwise? That would be bullying. That would be oppression. And there are many men who have picked up this way of being. This is what I also call the victim mentality. This is part of the liberal paradigm of eternal victimhood and narcissism.
Turn right.
Even many men have adopted this way of being, and it's weakness personified. That they will never accomplish anything. These types of people are going to become more and more incessantly useless, while also demanding more and more from everybody else, and they will become dangerous.